What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Triple P and J Podcast. We are in episode 6. To start tonight's episode, we have been getting a lot of questions on our other social media platforms on what the actual name Triple P and J means. Who wants to tell what it means?
Three penises and Jaleesa.
It does not.
It does not mean 3 penises and Jaleesa. So I'll kind of give like a little bit of a quick rundown on it. So we started out by getting nicknames, mostly from Willis over here.
Hi.
Thank you, Willis. You're lovely. So I think you gave me my nickname first.
I did. I gave you your
So-
nickname first because it was just fun, and
I just got it, and then Curtis kind of got his, and then Jaleesa.
we have it. Well, Jaleesa does have a nickname.
You gave him.
Oh, I did. I gave
You gave me
yours.
mine,
Okay.
and then Jaleesa has a nickname, but we don't discuss that
So, yeah.
on here. But we'll get to that.
So
But
what's
anyway.
the other nicknames?
So essentially, not to cut you off, and I apologize.
Yeah,
I gave Daniel the nickname Puddin because I don't know why Puddin stuck. It's Puddin, and you don't fuck with Puddin.
Don't fuck with pudding, okay?
And
Puddin,
because
yeah.
listen, no, not this one. And so then Curtis, I call Pumpkin because he's
I'm round like a pumpkin.
he's not round like a
You
pumpkin.
calling me fat.
I'm not calling him fat, but I do call him Pumpkin. And Daniel, so graciously, I don't know why, will love you for it.
Cause you a little hood.
I mean, they say I am. I don't know, but you know, it is what it is. I am apparently called P Money because of my last name.
Gang, gang.
I don't
P-Money.
know why.
Yep. So he earned that.
And then we have Jaleesa, so it's Triple P and J. Now, Jaleesa, we have our little thing that we do, and Jaleesa has a nickname. Jaleesa is my baby daddy.
She don't have my child support, so it's okay.
No, I gave the kids away.
She gave him
Oh,
away.
I so
I gave
Yeah,
him away.
because I didn't want him.
Well, this is baby mama. Like,
That's me. So yeah, we are officially Triple P and J because
toilet.
So that was the
Damn
original.
right.
That was the original name.
All 6 of them.
All 6 of them? There were 6?
Yeah.
Not 1, not 2,
There were 6.
3,
Even
4,
the
but
Asian
6.
ones.
The
Asian
Asian
one?
one.
Dang.
We had one from the Caucasus Mountains. I sent him back.
What?
Gotta go.
Y'all just mountains, bro. Y'all could have had good credit.
We did.
He came out with an 800 score. What you talking?
Got
No!
his first 2 pay when he was 5.
Oh, man. We need an engineer or something. Like,
Right?
That was the original meaning behind the name. But then, as we were coming up with, the
3 penises.
the whole, as we were coming up with the whole podcast idea, I was talking to one of my friends, and they're watching, so they know who you are.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
They were like, when I first saw that name, I instantly thought of 3 penises and Jaleesa.
I thought about peanut butter jelly.
I said,
See, that's what I thought
That should
of.
sound like a porno.
but the moment that they said that, I was like, I'm not the wrong with that. That's the reason why.
Yes.
That's it.
So officially now, yeah. If people ask us, it's 3 penises and Jaleesa.
But that's
We don't have names. We're numbers. Penis number 1, 2, 3.
Jaleesa got a stable of hoes. Okay.
Can I get extra hanky?
You gotta pay the bills. You gotta pay my bills.
But that's the backstory behind
Tax the
it.
coochie money.
I'm catching
401k,
you.
Granny.
Oh, man.
But that's the backstory behind our name for those who was curious about it. Whoever's new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn your notification bell on so you can get notification when we post new content. Make sure if you're already clicking on this video, you like it. That helps us out a lot. I think it lets YouTube know that we're
Trying to make
relevant.
something.
Right, relevant. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right there.
relevant.
Relevant.
Who are they?
My name is Jaleesa.
Say it with respect.
So how's everybody feeling tonight?
Really good. Really good. We had
It was a long ass day.
It was very draining.
Yeah, it was a
For
long.
those of us that had to work today.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
what
shit was
to
long as hell.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
All coming in for the same shit at the beginning of the day.
It just dragged on.
But yeah, but we here now. We here. We
Yeah.
doing good. We off work. I'm off next 2 days.
Let's
So.
let's not lie to the people. We were out all night last
We
night.
were.
That's why we're a little tired.
We were at the casino. Hey!
At the casino losing.
Losing our fucking money.
I'm trying to pay my bills.
Trying to pay my bills. And I lost my money.
And the
you lost the
casino.
bill money.
My $40 gone.
The casino said you don't need the electricity.
Penny slots, fuck that shit.
Fucked us hard.
Yeah, we went to the casino. Just a little small getaway for a few hours. Us and Willis's new
Boot time.
Yes, I am officially in like a relationship now.
Woo, he said the R word.
I did.
relationship.
We had like
And this is also taking us into the first topic of the night.
yes, like we are. You can pick at me about this. We haven't really officially like put a label on it, but we kind of have. It's essentially like as I tell them because they've been asking me about it. It's like I said, I'm not fucking anybody else, and I'm not actively looking to fuck anybody else. And I think this person that I'm seeing is kind of amazing, and I'm enjoying it. And thank you. We've now it's
And
been,
the friends approve.
and the friends approve,
We do.
and
Don't
like
make me
it's
cry.
now been like about a month.
I can't believe I raised you into a nice young man.
I'm about to cry.
Shit. But no, they are very awesome and they make me happy and I'm just enjoying it and seeing what happens with it. So
So with that being said,
Yeah.
what is it like dating after the age of 25?
well, I mean,
I know
I guess,
you're
so we're gonna
you're-
start. We're
we're gonna
starting
start
with
with
me.
you.
Okay, so
because you got there first.
I did get there first. I've been well past that.
You're 27.
Yeah, sure. I'm 27.
Well past
yeah.
25, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same age.
We are.
Come in, there you old.
Absolutely.
But I look young. That's all that matters.
That's
You
all
look
that
young.
matters. For me personally, dating after the age of 25, like during my 20s was, like this is how I look. Okay, this is how I look at it. In your 20s, your 20s are for experimenting. You're finding out what you like, what you want to do, what you want to be, and some of us have a hoe phase.
I was just about to say that Willis went through his whole thing.
Well, I went through my hoe phase and was thought I'm gonna be young forever, and whenever it hit like 30, it was like, oh fuck, no, we're not going to be, and it, you know, I did whenever I actually met and I'm going to say this, the first love of my life. I met them after I was 25. We were together for over 7 years, almost 8 years, and we ended it. We grew apart.
Sounds like that.
Right.
Eventually, just grow apart. Did you, like, how old were you when y'all got together?
I think I was I might have been like 30, 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you as a person changed?
Whenever
From the
I was
time-
with him,
Right.
yes.
From the beginning to like when y'all finally, separated?
Yes.
So you feel like you outgrew him in that relationship?
We kind of both. I can't say it was just me. I mean, we kind of both outgrew each other. Like it was
Right.
very much where I was. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I was probably like around y'all. I hate saying this. I was around y'all's age
That's fine.
when we met, and it was very much like how that person I was near the end of it, like they wanted something. They wanted what I thought I wanted. Does that make sense?
They wanted.
They wanted what I thought I wanted.
It wasn't something that Willis wanted. Initially, he thought that's what he wanted, but he didn't want that anymore.
Exactly. Where it
And
was,
they wanted it.
Yeah,
they still wanted it.
Got it. That
Yeah,
makes perfect
and
sense.
it, like,
It's hard trying to be something that you're not, or trying to be somebody that you're not, or fit into a situation that you aren't comfortable with.
Absolutely.
Right.
that happens a lot, you know. It's just because I think you get to the point where you're really invested in this person, and you kind of don't want to let go. So you're willing to be more sacrificial or like more like compromising with who you are as a person. So you tend to like change into something that you don't feel like you are.
Right.
But eventually you got to get to that point where you're like, this isn't me.
That statement actually brings me to my, and I don't mean to cut you
No,
off
you're
or
good. Go
anything,
ahead.
but that statement actually brings me to my opinion of the topic. Because some of us, started out dating young and got in committed relationships and maybe had a whole phase or whatever happened, and then you finally meet somebody. You finally meet
We know
somebody,
this.
and
Vanilla is spicy.
and then once you get to 25 or older, it's kind of like, I don't feel like investing my time into nobody else. So
Right.
I'm just going to stay single, or I'm going to hold around. Or you don't want to waste your time with anybody else. You don't want to get to know somebody. You don't want to pay the 21 questions, ask them their favorite color, learn information about them. It's just boring, in a sense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
It is, yeah, for the most part.
That's normally what it is. It's like, I've already been in a relationship, I've already hold around. Now the relationship didn't work or whatever, so now I'm just gonna continue to hold around.
Just be beating around the bush when it comes to that too much. People be beating around the bush.
You're mumbling.
People want to beat around the bush. Sorry, I didn't know if I wanted to like bring it up or not.
No,
And that's
let's do
not
it.
me. And that's not me speaking from my personal experience. I don't hold around, but that's what I feel about the topic.
Here we go.
I mean, dating in my 20s has been kind of rough in a sense because I started dating, well, not young.
Yeah.
I was like 18 when I got into my first relationship,
Mm.
and then I was 20 when I got into my longest relationship. That was 5 years. We broke up after my 25th birthday, and like right now I'm just 26, having my first whole phase.
Right.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like
I don't know,
I'm
it's
only
really
asking because like
weird.
I want to ask you like I'm for my own information because I think when you start off as like a committed person, like you're used to being in a committed relationship and you hop out of that and then you become single for so long you try to do like a whole phase.
It's weird, honestly. Like adjusting to talking to new people is nerve wracking.
It is like and
I hate small talk, so I have to sit there and make small talk. Like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah. I can't.
I hate
Like,
that shit.
I will do it for like maybe the first couple days, and then I will try to like expand the conversation
Link,
and like
bitch, link.
right link or something like be on the phone, like you know what I mean? Because like when you texting, it's like you don't get a lot of like emotion
And you
too
can't
much.
you can't tell the tone based
Tone
off text
exactly.
messages.
Exactly.
Right, because I be reading shit like they got attitude all the
'Cause I
time.
got
Like,
attitude.
hold on. Because I know I got an attitude, so I feel like you got one. So what's up?
Why are you typing like this?
See,
And don't put it in all caps either.
No periods at the end.
and I think, and I'm gonna say this again. I think this is like where it's a generational thing. Like, I growing up. Well, let me rephrase this. Whenever I started dating, like, it was we didn't have like social media. We didn't have the text messaging and stuff. Like, you legitimately had to go somewhere and meet people.
You
Like,
really had to get to know these people.
right, you had to actually like walk up to this person and be like, "Hi,
Yeah.
how are you?" And you had to be prepared for that.
That face-to-face interaction.
And you could get rejected right then, and it was just like, oh,
Now it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, we'll text for like 3 days, but I realized I don't like you, so I'm not gonna text back anymore.
exactly.
Right.
Like,
You
You
go
can
Right.
get ghosted, but and then a lot of people put up like a fake, like a facade. You know what I mean? And it's like they're like one way through text, and then like you meet them in person, and it's just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
you're definitely a different person.
that's why, like, when hearing y'all talk about this, for me, I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't, like,
Bitch, we gotta swipe through pictures and shit to find people.
right, which that kind of just blew my mind, but
The
like,
whole Tinder thing
Tinder.
and the dating pool. You already know that thing goes
Bro,
to
trash.
pee that motherfucking shit, boy.
Right. And like I said, back in the day, to this day, I will never forget, like, okay, as you all know, I was born and raised here, grew up, graduated high school, got out. I was here for a little while after high school, but like I remember Friday nights, like would legitimately get off work or getting dressed up because you want to put, best foot forward. You want to look nice. You want to be presentable. And driving down to Lafayette to go to the bars down there. And that's where all my friends were. And it was just like, you see somebody across the bar and it's like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? And like, you immediately knew. It was like,
if they liked you or not.
If they liked you or not.
Yeah,
and it was like,
somebody airdropping you a picture from across the club.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
that
God.
wasn't a thing. So, like, I just,
How you know that was somebody? Like, how you know you airdropped it to the right person?
I see you don't.
His name the iPhone.
They all got iPhones,
They
bro.
send it to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the damn amusement. I was at Disney and I got airdropped some shit. And there was some dude and like, I didn't know what the fuck. He was like bent backwards. He was like, he had shorts on and he was drunk, bro. You could tell it was funny as shit. I was like, how you
Why are you doing this?
sending this shit to everybody?
It was just tapping.
It had to be, bro. So I was like, how you an airdrop to somebody across the club?
But yeah, it's like now, like I said, dating, it's weird now because like you see people, like say you go to the bars and you'll see people,
The wall huggers.
yeah, wall huggers just staring at their phones doing stuff. I'm like, there's like a room full of people. Why are you not interacting with them? And that makes sense. Where it's like,
Well,
They're airdropping.
they're airdropping.
most of the time, like I think you have like a little bit more of like a approachable environment in a bar than you do a club, because a club, like usually people are clicked up. And imagine being by yourself and you're trying to approach somebody you find attractive that's already in a group of like 5 other people. You're not gonna want to do that.
That's adorable, Precious.
Why you say that?
Because I'm going up. If I find you hot, I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
See, two different people. Maybe that's just me. Like I'm just not that type of person. Like, I don't feel
No,
comfortable
you walk up
doing
now,
it.
you're getting pepper sprayed. I'm sorry.
Right,
They see you.
Right.
Don't walk up
Walk
on
up
me.
if you want to.
And then,
Right.
and then,
I
I'm
want you
sorry,
to.
I might take the shots.
They probably
No,
thought you
it's not
was
like
good,
being
too.
aggressive like a lurker, but it's like, hey, how's it going? Like, there's a pattern to it where like you kind of, if they're at the bar, you walk up to the bar and like you order a drink.
That's a bar. Still thinking about a club.
Listen, you haven't. Okay, I need you to go with me
Okay.
to one of our clubs. You know, it's still there's still a bar there.
It's a bar in the middle. You have to go over, order your drinks. Everybody's at the bar. There are numerous people at the bar that you have to talk to or move around to get to.
To get there, like
Yeah.
there's liquor flowing, so there's a bar somewhere. So you're gonna see somebody normally. There's one or two things typically gonna happen. They're gonna be out on the dance floor dancing their ass off, and you kind of casually like move over and you're like, hey, what's going on? You know, start up a little conversation, move outside. Or they're at the bar, walk over, order your drink at the bar.
I'm
Be
not
like,
saying that I haven't done that before. I'm just saying, like, me
You're trying to
personally.
bop over there.
Huh?
Stay
You doing that
so
right? You trying to bop over there.
Don't bop
If
your
there's
ass
enough liquid
nowhere
courage in
else.
yourself, shit, I'd do it. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, for the most part, that, like, if I walk to a club and I see somebody attractive and I'm there in a group and I'm not. Like,
you're not even gonna attempt it.
No, probably not. I don't feel comfortable doing
Shit. If you're with us, and you be like, she fine.
No.
You be like,
No.
okay, damn.
that. See, that's what
If
y'all
you're by
know.
yourself.
I'm saying by
Oh.
myself. Like me personally, like I went to Orlando and I went out because I was like, I don't feel uncomfortable being around people, and I definitely don't have a problem approaching somebody. But if like this is a whole new environment, I'm by myself, I don't have nobody around me, and I go to a club or a bar or whatever. No, this is mostly just a club, and I see a woman that I find attractive, and if she's in a group of 5 other females, I'm not gonna just go up to her and be like, what's up? Like, you know. I think you're
Talk about your ass.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's
Well, they're gonna talk about you
Yes,
anyway.
yes.
Right.
They're gonna-
Right.
regardless.
I mean, regardless,
You're
yeah.
gonna be in a group chat by the end of the night.
By the period. And any pictures you send, they're all gonna see them.
See, like, to me, I can't. Like, it just depends on like the interaction, you know. But I mm-mm. Maybe I'm just not built like that. I don't know. That's just not.
But
me.
again, like I said, I don't want to bring this up, but it's a generational thing. Like y'all grew up with cell phones and with Facebook. Was MySpace a thing back when y'all were kids? Okay, so MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, y'all had all that. You don't have to interact with people. People my age were like, bitch, you gonna look at me.
I'm fucking
And we were
dead.
sitting there, what you want? What do you want?
Well, see, like I saw something else. Like apparently, like we all know this. I don't know if it's like, okay, I don't know if it's like a straight thing or something, but like apparently, like there's like ways to, like people have conversations just by looking at people.
Eye contact?
Okay.
Or body
Shit, we all do that.
We all do it, and like it kills me. Like I have a friend back in Tennessee. Like we had a conversation about that. He was just like, "Oh, he's so dreamy. He looks so great." I'm like, "Go talk to him." No, I could never do that. We made eye contact. Okay.
What did y'all say?
What did y'all say? I'd be like, "Are you gonna fuck him? What are you gonna do?"
Do I need to transcribe the message for you?
Right. Do I need to? And it cracks me up. And because he's actually around y'all's age, and it clicked in my head. I'm like, oh my god, it is very much like us. Like, hey,
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
all like eye contact, body language.
mm-hmm.
We're heavy on that.
Oh, I know. And like I've gotten better at like, because if somebody looked at me and I'm like, I am not interested. It's immediate, just like.
Ain't no damn body language. He gonna tell you straight the fuck up.
It's called the cold shoulder.
Right.
Like immediately, like yes, I am acknowledging you have looked at me.
I look back and I.
No.
That's you swiping left.
There's no body language.
Gotta
with
turn
it.
to
You
the
know
cold
what I'm saying?
shoulder so they know for real. Yeah.
Turn the whole body. Not today.
You can be dumb, stupid, or slow. You gonna get it.
You gonna get it real good. And so no. But there again, like I said, it's like I said, since me and my ex-girlfriend, it was very much like dating a few people. Like I've typically, like honestly, it's weird. Like I've dated people who were like anywhere from like 1 year to 3 years, you know, and it just it's like what I always say. It's like the people say it's like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Where it's like, listen, when you fishing in the fucking shallows, you know, you ain't got a lot of choices.
You gonna get some guppies.
I got some guppies or that one injured fish with like the
The one fin.
He's
He's
like,
been floating in the same
Throw it back.
right.
Someone caught that fish and threw it back. That's
Right.
what happened.
Oh,
But
man,
no,
ripped
like-
his fucking fin off.
So like you just have to I guess you should say like speaking of someone who's not 25 anymore.
I think me personally, I just need to like learn how to step outside of my comfort zone.
Absolutely.
So like, there's days where like I can do that, and there's days where it's just like I can't.
Mhm.
So it's a thing. I think as I grow, the more that I've grown, the more I've been able to do it. Like, but you know,
Yeah.
it's just a give and take.
My thing with it is like I don't have, since I was 25 and younger, between now, I don't have as many parameters. Like it's literally like I now look at somebody and I'm like, do I feel like you're a good person? Yes. Do I feel like, or am I attracted to you? Yes. Do you look like you would be, do you look like you have your shit together? Sure. Great, let's go. We're used to it was like, do you have house? Do you have car? Do you have a job making more than minimum wage? Did you have the
Yeah, a lot of that still applies today,
Yeah.
yeah, but
especially
like,
after 25, because at that point you should have something
going
together.
for
Yeah.
Right.
you. Yeah.
You don't have to be fucking full blown, but damn, like have at least have a stable income, you know, a place
Right.
that you can reside. If you stay with folks, you know, people, I personally don't mind, but at the same time, I would prefer you to have your own space. You know what I'm saying? So
But anywho,
Anywho,
we
yeah.
said all of this dating shit to tell you that we're happy for you
Thank
in your
you.
new situation.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
As soon as it becomes like official relationship, like it
Yeah,
is.
that have to come in. Talk on the
They'll
show.
be here, yes. So yeah, like yeah. Shut up. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead. Shut up.
I'm done. I feel like we've done said
Good
it.
deal. All right.
So what else is going on?
I don't know.
Well-
But anyways, let us know what you think. If you're over the age of 25 and you're currently single or confused or whatever, you're in situationships, let us know how you feel in the comments about what it's like for you personally to date after the age of 25, because nowadays things are wild.
And what do you think about some of our opinions too? Because we
Right.
like to hear y'all's
We love to
feedback.
hear opinions. But moving on, another thing we're going to talk about, we're going to have a little fun with this because like past couple of years with COVID being a thing and stuff like that, a lot of I know.
Not COVID.
Not COVID.
I thought that went away.
It did with Ukraine, but it's okay. We're gonna be discussing some conspiracy theories. Like, well, I'm sure we've all heard some popular ones, so we're just gonna
you've seen a
discuss some of the
couple
ones that
people.
kind of popped out in us, and
Yeah.
what are our thoughts on them?
So there's a whole lot of them out there. I'm sure there's a lot of people that get down the rabbit hole with a lot of these. But if I see you walking around with some aluminum foil on your head because you think 5G about to fry your brain or control us or some
Take that
shit.
intent off.
Oh shit.
No, I really think that some people just come up with shit just to hear themselves talk.
I mean,
Like, nobody is pressing some button. Oh, you getting COVID today?
right?
Oh, I'm about to spray you with this
Well,
generic Lysol. You getting COVID today?
What are you injecting me with?
see, and that's the thing.
I'm
People
putting a
think,
microchip in you. No,
Right.
No.
they think,
Where is it? Where is it at?
How I put a microchip in a needle?
Right.
Please tell me.
Please, they can't even get GPS to work right. How the fuck are they gonna get microscopic
Right,
Bitch, you
microchips?
got cellular service.
Right, you're right. They can't get GPS because that bitch Siri always be trying to get me to turn in the wood.
Exactly.
Your
I was about to say that.
Your destination
is on the right. Bitch, there's nothing on the right.
Nothing here.
You got an LTE chip implanted.
I'm dead.
Okay, you a SIM card.
Like the one
It's
that
gonna go out just like 3G did. Shit. Give it about 10 years.
the one that I found, and I really was fascinated by it, and it kind of blew my mind, and I heard stuff about it. Was the Denver International Airport being the Illuminati headquarters?
Oh, no shit. I flew out of there.
I've flown out of there too. Like,
Why don't aluminum?
You're
Like-
here. Don't ask
Well, about
questions.
to head on out.
like I had remembered people bringing it up.
Siri, close all doors.
You'd be some shit if she was like, okay.
I'd be like, oh, we really got
We
to go.
got
I'm
to
going out the
go.
window.
Them bitches get barred up.
You about to see assholes and elbows because I'm gone, bitch. Okay,
Get
period.
this dagger.
I'm gone.
Well, hold on. Let me get my iPad. I need that.
But like apparently like, and I actually had to spend the night at the airport one night. Long story, but so and I'd heard some things, and so apparently like the horse statue that's outside of it that looks like the demon.
Yes.
And then there is like the mural of like the guys in the face masks with like the children who are.
This already sounds satanic as fuck.
It's very creepy. Like I was looking it up and researching it, and like they've got like there's like gargoyles and stuff. I think it was gargoyles.
Could have been.
It was something, but like I remember the mural, and then like the underground tunnels. That there's actually like there's a whole essentially like apparently like another airport area underneath it that they're saying is like a bunker for whenever like if there's ever
Shit
like a
goes
nuclear
down.
holocaust or
Fuck,
something.
no.
It's a whole thing. Like I went down the rabbit hole a little bit with it and was just like, maybe this shit's real. Like I mean, it was very convincing.
I will say, reading up on some of the Illuminati shit, like with celebrities and all of this, who they all have to sacrifice and whoop-de-woo, all this shit that they talk about. So reading, if you really read into it and watch some of these videos on these platforms, it really sounds convincing.
Yes.
They're really just sex cults. Like, they all
No.
Well, there was that was the other one that I found. Like apparently, like remember, like a couple of years ago, or maybe like 5 years ago, where everybody was getting random black eyes all the time. Okay, so there was this one So like the Pope had a black eye, Lady Gaga had a black eye, Prince Philip had a black eye. Like within a matter of like a couple of weeks, like all these people were getting black eyes, and there was a conspiracy theory saying that they were part of like this cult where they were gonna, in the process to make you live forever, gave you black eyes, and that's why all these celebrities and stuff were getting black eyes.
You remember when they were like trying to say that like certain celebrities were
lizard people?
No.
Don't start.
Oh.
It sounds like inside job.
Not the
people.
No, but when they would like make like when they would rap their lyrics, like if you played their lyrics backwards,
Oh, yeah.
it would have like a certain message or some shit.
Yeah, but you
And I
would
was
listen
like-
to the shit and you would like hear
You
it.
would hear it.
because you're convinced about it.
Well, it was just like, on the same note as that, like where like if you start the Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, if you started at a certain moment while watching The Wizard of Oz, the lyrics from the entire album line up with what's going on with some of the stuff in the movie.
So
I feel like there's gonna be like some black road people knocking on me at 3 in the morning. But
Man,
anyway,
this is your house, not mine, so you go right ahead.
And don't be
so
talking
if I'm scheduled to come into work and y'all don't hear from me in about a day, please come look for me.
Like show up to work and be like, "Where's Daniel? Who's Daniel?"
Ooh, that was
Oh shit! Management has no idea who I am. I'm not even on the roster. I've never worked for.
Never worked for
where
AT.
we're at.
That's
Or-
another thing. Y'all remember all this, some of the stuff that we experienced as children or like young adults, and like nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about?
Oh yeah, like the
That movie.
oh
With
God.
fucking, hold on. It's the Genie movie. The fucking,
While she's looking that up, I just wanna,
Shazam.
yeah, not Shazam.
Go.
Alright, so yeah, it's Shazam. A lot of people, it was like a big thing on Twitter, and nobody knew what the movie was. Sinbad was even like, yeah, I didn't do that movie.
Oh, I saw that
Yeah.
shit.
It wasn't Sinbad though.
It was Sinbad.
It was Shaquille O'Neal.
It was Sinbad.
They were both
Shaquille
in
has
there.
his own Genie movie.
Weren't they both in the same movie?
No, it's two different movies. I'm telling you, Shazam was one movie, and Shaquille has his own movie about being a genie.
well, outside of like the whole Illuminati controlling thing, can we talk about how some people actually thought that birds aren't real, and they thought that there were actually surveillance drones made by the U.S. government?
To watch
What?
Oh, yeah. People think that birds aren't real. People are actually going out to pick up birds to make sure that they're not cameras.
Mhm.
That's why they drop the shit sometimes to make it look real.
Can't.
Just thinking about some machine dropping a fucking
Like,
And our hurricane machines, you know.
I mean, mental issues are a thing. Like, let's just be real.
Oh, the hurricane! I heard about that where they thought that they would actually make real hurricanes and they travel across the sea and then it just
You
comes.
see, you know that's not true. You know the gays control the hurricanes.
The gays do control.
We
the
control the hurricane. That's my department. We
Okay.
handle
Well,
that.
then we
I
might.
handle the hail.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, we all need to have a sit down because I'll be fucking on my vacation.
In the wind, I be fucking it up.
But yeah, birds are not real. Like, we all know, like that. That's another level right there.
If you believe birds are not real, please,
Somebody in the comments can be like,
please,
"Bitch, birds are real."
right, explain to me why you think birds are
Yeah,
are
please
not.
comment. If you're one of those people, please comment and tell me why.
They got their
I
camera
need to
taped
know
up. They
this.
got the camera taped up on their laptop right now, so they can't.
They're gonna do a remix to it later.
Better if you think that birds aren't real, just close the video and go get help.
Seek.
I mean, but there's also like you have those conspiracy theories that like the ones that like harmed people too. You know, like not to get political. We are not a political podcast
At all. Fuck
at
that.
all. But there was that one where there was the theory that apparently like there was like these Democrats or something had like this whole like child pornography sex thing going on in the basement of a pizzeria somewhere in DC. And then wait, what? I don't understand.
Now that one I can.
I
I
feel like
believe.
that's real.
They did an interview in that thing that, like, well, not an interview, but they actually went to it. There's no basement in this pizzeria.
Well,
They're not going to want to physically show you. They're going to show you to deceive you and be like, yeah, no, this is, come on down.
Like what's that case? The one about all the child grooming and shit. And what's her name is in jail now, and the guy went to jail with her, but he killed himself while he was in jail, so he didn't have to say anything. Yes.
Epstein case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's a thing. Like,
Yes.
that
Like,
dude.
I feel like they all have some kind of ties into it. I feel like they all do. That's why he killed himself.
Right. The fact that you have to go to all these extraordinary lengths and then, like, for stuff like this to happen, like, something is going on. Something is going on.
I feel
Because,
like they do have a child sex ring.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but not in the pizzeria basement.
Not in the
that didn't
pizzeria,
exist.
but
Because that dude walked up in there and started shooting people.
Oof.
Like, yeah.
okay, I don't know about going that far, but
Right, yeah, this guy walked in there and started shooting people.
no, but there was that what was that school shooting at the elementary school?
Oh, yeah.
And the guy kept saying that these were crisis actors and it never really happened. And he got sued by the
and
families.
like it had just a few weeks ago, he lost that case. He's got to pay those family for that.
Yes.
who?
Alex Jones. Alex Jones. He was the one that was.
Oh.
He was like a podcaster or like a radio host or something, and he kept saying that these school shootings didn't happen and these kids didn't die, and that their parents were
Where they
faking.
at? Where they at then?
Exactly. But their parents were faking, and everybody was like,
Say, where
there
you
were
at?
people that actually believed that shit and were like
Mhm.
harassing these people after their kids died.
Yeah. And that's.
Damn, that's a different kind of
And they sued the fuck out
crazy
of him.
too.
And he lost. He lost his ass on that.
That's very good.
He's strong as fuck.
They got me covered.
They extra shot in this shit.
Oh.
Shout out to the daiquiri station that, you know what I'm saying, we can't put it out there, but appreciate you, those were real.
But no, some of them conspiracy theories. They
They're crazy.
they're out next level bullshit.
I didn't know about the bird thing.
Next level
Like,
bullshit.
I've seen a TikTok of somebody actually picking up a bird. Like, this is a camera.
Look into the eyes. Sorry, staring in the eyes like, bitch, you fake, huh?
And the bird's like,
That bird probably tried to peck the fuck out
Right?
of me. Bitch,
Let me go.
me.
Let me go.
Fly shit on you.
You ever seen that one video where the dude, he was sitting in his car and he reached out the window? No, he had a fry or something, and he snatched the bird. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah.
He had snatched the bird, and he said something to the fucking bird, and he launched his ass like a fucking...
But, like, there's other ones where, like, I mean, like, the earth is being flat.
Oh.
The moon landing's not real.
Area
Yes.
52.
Area, what?
Area 52?
I'm already thinking about 51 when they try to raid
Area
that
51, my
shit.
bad.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck is 52? I don't know what 52 is.
I always get
Like, tell me this
What's
is
going
Bible.
I
on?
always get them confused. But yeah, Area 51.
Area 51 is definitely fucking, there's something real about it. They have to get a lot of, like, extraterrestrial, and it might not be aliens per se,
But there's
it's
something
like
going on.
some shit that like landed on Earth, and like they don't want the public to know, so like to make us like,
Bitch, what is it?
It's just,
That's them aliens they always talking about.
but there's a bunch
That's
of
where
fun
COVID
ones
came from.
out there, you know,
From
yeah.
Mars?
We've
From
got that, like, we were researching it, and just like there was like a list of just interesting things, and we could go on for quite a while, but we're kind of running out of time.
But I
So
still, it's just the moon landing. I really want to touch on that
okay, you've got a
Next
little
week.
bit.
next week. Anyways, it happened. Don't be a fucking weird bitch.
Well, not mental issues are not a weird thing. They're not a weird thing. Let's
Just seek help.
All y'all ain't mental. Some of y'all are weird.
Some of y'all are
Some of y'all
weird.
just
Yeah,
slow.
I know.
Like,
I'm not trying to like step
Birds
on
are
nobody's
real.
toes, but
Okay.
birds are real. We landed on the moon.
Yeah, they real. They shit on the
Are you
car
sure
every
we really
day.
landed on the moon though?
See?
Here you go, opening up a can of worms.
Okay, let's not open up that can of worms. Well, thank you guys for watching another episode of
Yes.
Triple P and J. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And last but not least, turn your notification bells on so you can get the notification when we post new content. And that is another wrap.
Bye.
Bye.